welcome to episode number 28 of the Golf Front Podcast. My name is Brett Bevilacqua. I'm a realtor with Carolina Property Sales in Southern Pines, North Carolina. Every Monday, I release a new episode profiling one of the over 60 fantastic golf courses located in the Sandhills of North Carolina. This is the place to live if you live to play golf. This week, we traveled to FoxFire to play the Gray course. 8 miles from downtown Pinehurst, you will find FoxFire, two courses, the Gray and the Red Fox. Both courses at FoxFire were designed by Gene Ham in 1968. Ham got his start in golf course design with Robert Trent Jones. He built and designed over 60 golf courses, including Beacon Ridge from episode 6 and the Magnolia course at Pine Wild Country Club. Ham also won 3 professional golf tournaments, the 1966 North Carolina Open and the 1977 and 78 Carolinas PGA Senior Opens. Today, I'm going to talk about the Gray Fox course. The par 72 Gray Fox course at FoxFire plays nearly 6,800 yards with a 72.9 rating and a slope of 130 from the back, and just under 63 with a 70.6 rating and 128 slope from the white tees. The first is a tough and lengthy par 5. If you aren't accurate off the tee, you'll want to lay up in front of the lake. With your second shot, you can play off the slope in the left rough, which should give you quite a bit of run back to the middle of the fairway. From there, it'll be nothing more than a short iron or wedge to the green. The green is small and light bulb shaped. There are 3 bunkers protecting the green, left, right, and behind, with the 4th bunker to the left of the fairway about 50 yards short of the green. I doubt this par 5 gives up many birdies. The second is another tough hole. This long par 3 is guarded by 3 bunkers, front, left, and right. There is trouble right behind the bunker with a pretty healthy downhill slope that could have you chipping out of the pine straw. This green is also a bit smaller than the first green. 3 is another par 5, though not as long as the first, and no water, it does play a bit tighter, slightly uphill, and there is a fairway bunker right to watch out for off the tee. 2 more bunkers flanking the fairway that could come into play for some players laying up, and a total of 5 bunkers surrounding a large left-to-right sloping green. The 4th is a fairly wide-open, medium-length par 4 with just a bunker to the left of the fairway to watch out for. The green is a little tougher than the first 3 in terms of break and is surrounded by 4 small to medium-sized bunkers. The 5th is another par 4 and is a bit shorter than the 4th. There are a pair of bunkers flanking the fairway that you'll need to avoid with your drive. The green is mostly level, but is protected by 4 very large bunkers. Going over the green here will be a headache. 6 is a short dogleg right par 4. The trick with 6 is not cutting off too much of the dogleg and ending up in the water. The green is thin and deep with a bunker to the left and the right. 7 is a lengthy par 3 with water down the entire right side, making it susceptible to the wind. It is better to be short left than right or long. The green is surrounded by 4 bunkers and is sloped from left to right. The 8th is a slightly uphill dogleg left. If you can drop your tee short just short of the fairway bunker, you'll be around 150 yards from the large green that is surrounded by 3 bunkers. The 9th is a very tricky medium-length dogleg left par 4. You'll need to keep your driver in the bag as it is so easy to reach the woods on the right side. Ideally, you'll want to hug the left side of the fairway and you'll get a kick right as the fairway falls off that way. From there, your approach will be to an elevated left to right sloping green. The lone bunker on the right was not a whole lot of fun for me. The 10th is another medium-length par 4 where you'll need to lay up to avoid the trees and bunker on the left. For the safest approach, you'll want to favor the right side of the fairway off the tee. The green is a bit elevated and slopes pretty aggressively from left to right. You will also want to avoid the lone large bunker front left. The par 4 11th is just slightly longer than the previous 2 holes, but again, you should consider laying up as everything runs towards the pond on the right that covers the last 125 or so yards. The green is tiny and aggressively sloped left to right, and anything on the right side of the green has the potential to slip off and into the water. If you miss the green right, you'll be lucky to avoid the water. The 12th is a medium-length par 3 that will play about half a club less. You will want to avoid the right side of the green as it is easy to slide off and end up down the hill. Getting up and down from here is a trick. The 13th is a very tough medium-length par 5. You start off into a hill, and from there the fairway tightens. On your second shot, you will need to avoid the pond off to the right. Beyond the pond, the fairway climbs up a hill and turns to the right. The green is small and guarded by 3 bunkers, of which 2 are very large and easy to find. If you miss the green right, you are either in the sand or down a fairly steep hill, which won't make it easy to get up and down. 14 is a medium-length par 4 that plays up a small rise. Watch out for the bunker and the trees bordering the fairway on the left. The green is guarded by 3 bunkers, thin up front and wide in the back. 15 is just a little shorter than 14 but requires an accurate tee shot as the fairway is thin. The green is thin and deep with just 1 bunker to the right. 16 is a short par 5 with the widest fairway so far on the back 9. There is a bank that runs along most of the left side that will kick you back into the fairway, but don't stray too far from there as there is OB just to the left of the cart path. The green is tiny but level and protected by 3 bunkers. 17 is the shortest par 3 on the course that plays slightly uphill. The green is small and thin with a bunker front left and back right. The 18th is a lengthy dogleg left, and it isn't worth trying to cut the corner. Just put it out there in the fairway. You will probably need a half a club to a club more on your approach to a very large green that is surrounded by 4 bunkers. If given the choice, I would probably choose the red course over the gray course, but I don't think too many players would agree with me. FoxFire has a great clubhouse, grill, and practice facility. With greens fees anywhere from $30 to about $65 depending on time of year and time of day, Red Fox is an incredible value. Check out their website at foxfireresortgolf.com for more information and sign up for their deals and discounts as there are some really great offers. You can also reach them at 910-295-5555 for a tee time. FoxFire and the rest of the Jackson Springs area has something for everyone from modest homes in the 200s to million-dollar horse farms and everything in between. There is no shortage of golf front property on either of the FoxFire courses. If you want to know more about properties in FoxFire or anywhere else in the Sandhills, give me a call or text at 845-365-3665 or send me an email to brett@hmpfilms.com and I will show you all the area has to offer. Once again, I'm Brett Bevilacqua with Carolina Property Sales. Next week, we go back to the Village to play Pinehurst number 5. I hope you join me.